Good morning, friends. Day 9. This is Lindsay. I hope you're all doing great. I just wanted to just talk really briefly. It's Sunday morning, getting ready to go to church, but I just had a thought, so I wanted to just get on real quick. And I woke up this morning really early, really nauseous, but then it went away and I went back to sleep, so it was good. That was the only thing I've noticed so far on day 9. But I wanted to just share with you a little bit about my story and how I became, how I started eating more plant-based and things like that. And so after our second, I've had chronic pain all of my adult life, back pain and migraines and headaches and things like that. And then after my second child, I was diagnosed with advanced early onset osteoporosis, like a negative 3.9. If you guys know what that is, it's very, very bad. And they said they were just surprised that someone so young, and and that the doctor said, well, you can't hold your baby, you're going to get stress fractures. And so that was very terrifying. And I don't know what caused that exactly, except for I was eating a lot of meat, and I kind of bought into this low carb thing, and it was very acidifying to my system, and it took a lot of the calcium out of my bones to kind of correct that. And there's probably from other contributing factors. But anyways, so I did not want to take the medication. It was not indicated positively for someone my age. And I knew there was a lot of risk factors. So my husband and I just prayed about it, and I did some research, and there's a lot of different experts out there. And I'm sure we've all experienced where I just don't have a clue. So what we can do is just go and ask God for help. So for wisdom. In James, chapter 1, I think it's chapter 1. Let me just turn there really quick. James says, chapter 1, verse 5. If anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. So I had 2 little girls. I had a lot of pain, and I had a lot of fear. And I asked God, what should I do? And this is before I knew anything about plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, anything like that. And the Lord showed me, basically, because there's just so much going on out there, so much information. I love how simple he makes it. He said, just eat what's in a garden. And I just thought, how simple that is. Just eat whatever would grow in a garden. And there's people there like, well, what about, poison ivy, and what about this? Like, within reason, just whatever you would naturally find in growing in a garden. That was his guidance for me. And I thought, oh, thank you. That is so much variety, very little restriction, really. Instead of don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat that. Eat abundantly everything you could find growing in a garden. Isn't that great? Which reminds me of Genesis 1:29, the very, very beginning of all life, all human life. God gives the prescription for mankind's well-being. And it says in Genesis 1:29, and the Lord said, see, I have given you every green herb that yields seed, which is on the face of the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed shall be food for you. Doesn't that sound like a garden type of diet? Every fruit tree, every herb, vegetables that grow in the garden, and just greens. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. And after that, it took a while to incorporate that and change my mind and kind of get around that. But I reversed my osteoporosis, never did have a stress fracture. My pain is non-existent. I don't have chronic pain anymore. I very rarely ever get headaches, and if I do, it's from tension. And my allergies, although they're quite prevalent right now. I used to have about 10 years of every single day, year-round allergies. Those are gone. I have allergies for a couple weeks out of the year for the grass and the hay. So, and every year I'm hoping and it'll get better and better. So I know it's a little bit longer. I hope that wasn't too boring, but I wanted to share with you kind of my journey and how go to God if you need wisdom. We all need wisdom, even how to raise our children, just how to do our finances. He says, if you seek me first, then I'll add all these things to you. So if we go to God and ask him, I know he'll lead you as well. And I pray that the Lord would please lead you in all the ways that you need wisdom today. And I appreciate you all so much, and have a wonderful, blessed day.